Okay, so my leaves are dry now, and you might notice that your paper starts to curl up a little bit. That's because this is student grade paper. It's 90 pounds. If you had a heavier paper, it wouldn't curl, but a lot of artists also will use artist tape and tape their paper to a board. That's usually what I do. So now I'm going to take one of my leaves here, and I'm going to show you how to do the veins where you have the glaze showing underneath. So hopefully you can see my veins through the leaves here. So I'm going to put my paint right along the edge of that vein right there. And this is where the rest of my leaf is. So now it's going to be darker there. I'm going to rinse the paint off my brush. I'm going to dry my brush on my paper towel. So I kind of have a damp brush, and see this line? I don't want that line here. So I'm going to take the watered down brush, and I'm just going to move this paint out a little bit so that I don't have a line. I want to get rid of this line and blend it in to the rest. It's better to do this when your paint is wet. It's a little harder to move it once that line has dried, so don't wait too long to get in there. I've created the one side of my vein. Now I'm going to go in and do the other side. So I'm going to go get some more paint. I'm going to go in. I'm going to leave a space between. And I try to use one side where the pencil is so that you don't see the pencil. But I'm just going to leave a little teeny space in between, which is the pink underneath. So now again, I'm going to rinse off the paint, take the paint off. I'm going to dry it with my paper towel, and I'm going to take my damp brush and I'm going to pull this line out and blend it in so that it doesn't show. Okay, so see, I've just created a vein right there. Now if this is still wet and I want to add a little more color, maybe I want a little blue, I could go in and add, if I want, I could add a little blue in there. That might look kind of cool. Give it a little shadowy look. And you don't have to have it the same everywhere all over your leaf. And I think it's probably going to be easier for me, instead of painting like this, I'm going to turn my paper. I always turn my paper. You want the best possible angle that you can get. So again, I'm going to load my brush up with some paint. And you have to really pay attention to where your veins are, because, so like if I kept going, I would cross over this vein here, and you don't want to do that. So you really need to be alert and paying attention to what you're doing, because you can just paint right over an area that you don't want to paint over.
Denko Pasuka nini horonya ye Nimiku mimanya Okamu sinanya Jaja beni kabara Jaja beni kabara Jaja beni kabara Jaja beni kabara Jaja beni kabara
Brafo brama ka bara ye bara dila ye. Brafo brama ka bara ye bara feere fana ye. Ni brafo brama tilala ka bara dila la. Brafo brama ba ka bara dɔ feere. Ngo ni brafo brama tilala ka bara dila la. Brafo brama ba ka bara bila woro furancɛ.
Brafo brama ya ka bara woro furancɛ.